back to another Real Talk reaction. This one is for Scrubs, Season 2, Episode number 7. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe, and please hit that notification bell. It does mean a lot because the algorithm says so.
Alright, a couple comments from episode 6, starting with executive producer Faye, who says, great reaction. Kelso doing all of that in the gorilla suit was hilarious to me. I also enjoy the moments between Turk and Cox. I think most of those moments, if I remember correctly, include Carla as well. She's probably Cox's closest ally there, and she's in a relationship with her. When I watched this as a kid, Dan was more uncomfortable to me with dreams and plans of my future. Right now, because I went back to school and studying for a career I'm excited for, I've been living with my parents and not able to live as independent life as I might want to. I know that I'm aiming for it, but like Dan, it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
However, my sister moved out when she was 23 and has been owning her own home since 26 because she went into a lucrative industry, and so did her boyfriend. She often treats me the way that JD treats Dan, except I'm younger, so I related a lot with the shame that JD made Dan feel. If I remember Dan's story well enough, he eventually sorts his life out, but it takes numerous seasons for that to happen. But when you get to the end seasons of the TV show, it's really uplifting to see that Dan has not only accepted himself and started to care for himself, but he's found his own place and own way to be successful. Not saying more than that, but knowing the end, yes, JD's words did trigger him to start trying to fix his life and get motivated again. Anyway, great reaction.
Hey man, good luck in school too.
Yeah, executive producer Lysith adds, this was an okay episode, and my highlight was Harrison Wells' cameo. Also, I didn't like JD's attitude towards his brother, and it felt a bit unsympathetic, especially considering his general demeanor. Also, Dr. Cox teaching Turk how to handle the emotional side of things was brilliant. Can't wait for the next one.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get to episode 7 right now.
As a doctor, you learn to use anything you can to keep a patient from getting hurt again.
So, Mike, before we get you out of here, I think it's important we go over this one more time, okay?
Even their own home video. See, right about here is where you get hurt. Oh. Here you're not hurt. And then, oh, good God, hurt again. Not hurt.
Hurt.
Baritone. Soprano. Married with 2 kids. Dying.
Look, I get it, okay?
Dying.
That's all that matters. Victor? Victoria.
Victoria.
Gosh, Martha, I'd love to attend your safety camp this summer. I would, but here my parents are making me go to Maine with them. So what do you say you make sure and take a lot of pictures? That way when you get back, we can both sit down and put together our Friends Forever collage. Come on now, the kid's 16 years old. He's a little busted up, it's not that big a deal.
That's exactly the face.
When you were a kid, you must have cut your hand on your dollhouse.
Please, I lived for danger.
You can leave for some frisbee! Get my mom! Get my mom!
Weak sauce.
I mean, that should not hurt you.
Look, I don't have time right now to be a 100-watt bulb for your annoying little moth. So if you could just fly away, that'd be great. Just fly away. Hey.
I usually don't walk away from Dr. Cox, but today's the day the pharmaceutical reps show up to peddle their new drugs. And at Sacred Heart, that means one thing. Julie's here.
Nice.
And the Lockley. Niggas work for a dance. That on the new pharmaceuticals.
Damn.
What? She's hot.
No, that's hot.
Baby, you know that fantasy I have of you, me, and a player to be named later?
Yeah, I'm fine. If it was someone like her, I'd go for it.
You're the best thing that has ever happened to
You
me.
have the best team.
I can't believe that you said that. Oh, what? It's not like he's actually going to do anything about it.
She said that me and you, her right there.
But he's gonna go handle it right
She said
now.
we probably can.
Yeah, you can't ever give a guy that window.
Yeah.
You see Elliot's
Hey, hold on, hey.
So I'm about to hook this up right
Yeah,
now.
my girl said, hey, if you want to do
So what time do you get off?
Yeah.
Let's go and handle this.
Superman. Yeah, he's out. He just goes the other way.
Even though she was way out of my league, I decided to show some guts and lay down the smoothest rap I knew.
Hey.
Hi, handsome. I'm Julie.
Oh, were you named after a precious jewel? E?
You're cute. Would you like a pen?
No, I'd love one.
Go ahead. Take it.
Steady. Easy now. You're almost there.
That's a bad newbie. My God, you'd be more subtle if you stood naked in the hallway eating a 10-inch kielbasa.
That hurts, Perry.
Let's go.
Wait.
I gotta say, I don't mind watching you two boys walk away. Oh, yeah. Work it. Ow!
She's talking about our pushes. I say we go back, but let's walk backwards.
There's no one I hate more than that Medusa. She is everything that's wrong with medicine, and even knowing that she's in the hospital makes me want to tear someone's head off.
Dr. Cox, is this a good time? Because I just have a teeny little question about Mrs. Khan's necrotizing fasciitis.
Oh, for you, Barbie, anything.
Super.
But first, an interesting side note. I actually had my physical last week, and while my cholesterol was low, my blood pressure was through the roof. Needless to say, my physician was stumped, but now, thank God, you've helped us solve that riddle. You see, because the very instant I heard your shrill voice whining about a teeny-weeny problem, all it took every ounce of self-restraint I had to keep blood from shooting out my ears.
Doesn't it seem like in the time it took you to say all that, you could just helped me out instead?
Well, yes, it does. But here,
Look at JD over there laughing.
What? I am not going to say a word.
You just did.
Except that. And that. And now that. And then that. Just keep on going.
Hey, cutie. What's your name?
I'm Carla, I'm your girlfriend, and as much as I usually love it, I really don't have time to play that game where we pretend we never met, okay?
Carla's a pretty name.
You know I'd play, sweetie, you know I'd play, but because I'm just a nurse, I have to go get Dr. Wilder's permission to give his patient some food, even though I know it's perfectly fine.
Speaking of things that are perfectly fine.
Ooh.
As a compliment, Perry, we're going to need a big staff turnout, so don't take no for an answer.
You going there, Chief?
No. If I wanted to make boring small talk over low-grade beef, I'd have dinner at home.
Oh my gosh.
Low grade beef.
She seems like completely unfazed, so
I'm
like.
just increasing your
Yeah,
level
she just pushed pills.
just a little bit. Okay,
Drug
Mr.
them.
Brooks?
Hey, Carly, you got a second?
No, actually, I'm swamped.
I got a present for you.
Why would you give me a present?
Why does it need to be a birthday or an anniversary for me to give my baby a little something?
Ah, plus you figure you get yourself a little at-work something.
I'll get the door.
Wow! A bus pass! Help me get off my bra.
That's not all. You'll use that bus pass for an all-expense-paid trip to Nurse Practitioner School, where you'll learn how to be more than just a nurse.
Just a nurse?
Did I say just a nurse? I meant a nurse.
Honey, you were complaining about having to ask Dr. Wilder for permission just to feed a patient. And this way you'll have more responsibility. Plus, you make more money. So I thought that...
You thought that the only reason I've been doing my job for the last 8 years is because someone didn't come along to hand me a brochure?
And the bus pass?
I feel like it was a nice notion.
Gesture,
I
nice
thought-
little
yeah,
gesture.
like trying to support her.
Because I'm only a nurse.
Dude, I am just as disappointed as you are.
Oh my gosh, she was in the whole time. Of course he was. I thought it was a nice gesture.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I decided to send Mrs. Khan to surgery, I know that you were just trying to help me in your own sucky way. And I overreacted, and that's something I've been working on in therapy to not do as much.
I still think you should have gone my wait and see approach.
But you're not the boss of me!
There's
Not
that
the boss of
overreaction.
anyone around here.
Permission to use the cab, boss?
Enough already. I'm not doing this. Fine. Permission granted.
No, he doing it.
So, Mr. Brooks is doing peachy, huh?
Peachy Keen.
Great, great. Patient's improvement is always cause for celebration here at Sacred Heart. And yet, for some reason, I'm not wearing a party hat sitting bare ass on the hospital's copier machine. You know why? It's not because I have the name Johnny tattooed on my butt. He's an old sailor, buddy, and if you went through what we did, you'd understand. Just because somebody went ahead and increased Mr. Brooks' lidocaine drug, and by law, that could only be a doctor. Are you a doctor?
It's
Nurse,
lidocaine.
Mr. Mendoza? Well,
No, sir.
you're damn right you're not.
Now she's gonna go do this nurse practitioner.
So, how's the guest list?
Does that give them the same abilities as doctors?
I think it gives them more,
Don't
yeah.
have
I don't know
any
exactly
definitive
what they give, but I'm
confirmation
sure that only triggered her right now.
Yes.
Could be because I'm a
Or to
master.
be a fucking doctor.
Why does it have to be like this every time I come here? I mean, what is your problem with me?
Okay, here we go.
Well, for starters,
Thank you for asking.
everyone here knows that you sell pills, and yet you use phrases like take orally and increases blood flow way too much. I mean, jeepers, Julie. Do you understand you got half the doctors on this staff believing that if they go ahead and join Team Plomox, that they get an outside shot of you showing them the cotton inside your bottle? Would you like to know the real dirty little secret? It's that your drug is so damn good that you guys went ahead and put about a 600% markup on it. But hey, the only ones get hurt are the sick people, right? And since your company didn't
I love
care
him
about
so
you,
much.
You're part of a system that just means you don't care either. And that's pretty much what's making you sick, that's all.
That's all.
You can say what you want, Perry. But we both know that you'd love nothing more than to smack this fine ass. Oh, Perry. Harvey, Perry. Oh, don't stop, Perry.
That's all she had to say?
That
She is unfazed at all.
She didn't even have a retort to that. She was like,
But
nope.
Cox did a very good job.
Limits once in a while, you know? Keep it real.
See ya, geek.
Buy a cup.
See you, geek.
Hey. What's wrong?
Mrs. Khan died on the operating table.
There are a lot of things that can take you by surprise. Sometimes it's just realizing that you're not as happy as you thought.
We watch so
Sometimes
many
it's a hot
medical
chick
shows
smacking
where
your
all the
tushy.
doctors are surgeons, so it's like different to see. Well, that blew up in his face.
This nigga did not eat all this steak.
Turk, don't eat off my plate.
You're right, baby. I'm sorry. That's rude.
So you're having steak with a side of steak?
That's right. Turf and turf.
You know what?
Turf and turf.
I'm on my second glass of good wine. I'm watching my boyfriend try to eat his body weight in meat. And I am extremely tickled that the only thing Dr. Cox wants isn't on the menu.
What?
Oh, what can I say? I'm finally having a good time.
I'll pass.
I still think it's pretty lame that you didn't like Turk's nurse practitioner present.
Dude. Told you.
Told you.
Hey, Elliot, I'm sorry that I was such a jerk before. But hey, I got mine, right? Anyway, thanks for being classier than I am and not rubbing it in my face.
No problem. Hey, you never told me that you're part Native American.
What are you talking about?
Aren't you a member of the Wait-and-See tribe?
Wait and see, Trey.
Come on! I laughed so hard when
Oh
I
my
thought
gosh,
about
use this type of shit.
I
She's
came
from the
straight
Wait
up.
and see, Trey.
She's like, I'm waiting for this moment.
Well, seriously, why wouldn't you want a better job?
Hold up. My baby's happy with being just a nurse.
Stop saying it
I
that
said
way.
just nurse. I ain't mean just nurse. Nobody
Right.
at this table said just. I meant a nurse. Right, baby?
That's right.
Plomox.
Why?
Oh, just not smart. Even for you.
Excuse me for not having all your male ambition. I can't believe anyone would look down on me because I'm good at what I do and because I love doing it.
sick to my stomach.
Me too, Turk. Me too.
No, I'm actually sick.
Baby, I'm serious. I think I'm in trouble here.
You can't put all that goddamn red meat in your body.
All at once.
Wish to speak, sir?
You know what? No. No, you may not speak. Not now and not ever, okay? You have overplayed your hand and you may never talk to me again. Those are the rules of the game.
Then I quit.
No, quitsies. Checkmate, gin, and Yahtzee, my friend.
No, my son used to love to play Yahtzee with me until you made me skip his play. Now he won't eat.
Didn't it make you skip?
We've started a new game now, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's called You Don't Eat until Timmy does.
Can you take it too far and let it affect your family?
My mechanic has that poster in his garage.
Does he have this one?
Actually, it's a family business.
So, here we are. Two people, street lamp, full moon.
Guy pissing on the dumpster. Oh. Did I break the mood?
Fine. Want me to drop the 30 crap? I'm interested in you. I think we're a lot alike. I think we have chemistry. And I think you're scared, so you use what I do as an excuse not to give us a try.
Sorry, I gotta go.
Well, my last wife was just as hot, but
Okay.
I don't want to make that mistake.
I bounced back.
Got him.
Oh,
Now he can't speak.
baby, my stomach's gonna explode.
It's only
You think?
water, sweetie. You'll be fine.
Devin.
Now you just did something to him.
Hey,
Let me call the pill lady.
how's it going?
You have more jokes, don't you?
I jotted a couple of things
I
down.
jotted some shit there.
You see that nurse over there? I love her. Every night at 10:30 for the last year, I watched her come in here and get a cup of coffee, and not once have I had the courage to even ask her her name.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, she has this snaggletooth.
The point is, Kelso's right, you know? It's not even just professionally. In my personal life, I don't take any chances either. I want to, I can never seem to take that first step.
Come here.
Come on.
Come on.
Where are we going? I don't want anything more. I want to spend time with Snaggletooth.
I guess it all comes down to what we're willing to risk. For some of us, it's our feelings.
Want to talk?
No. For others, it's our future.
Baby, if I had to do it again, I would. I love the steak.
Because I love steak.
He's so cute.
It was taking a risk, period. Even if that meant starting with my very first step.
Dude, you're gonna love this. I don't want to do it.
Oh, but the worst that could happen.
We could die.
A bungee jump off a bridge, baby.
No, I'm not.
That should not be your first thing.
Nope, I'm not doing it. Nope.
Ain't no water down there.
Oh, you're not supposed to hit anything. No, I'm not doing it. I'm just not.
Alright, that was episode 27 of SCRUBS, and that was a fine episode right there. I mean, it did have some chuckles in there for sure, but it was another episode that had some meaning into it, and I think this meaning right here was as far as everybody for the most part, but definitely for Dr. Cox though. So, will he take a chance of having a relationship? I mean, I don't know. He's been dead ass set on not being in a relationship because he always breaks things, and so maybe he found his match right here, and we'll see about that. But I thought it was a good episode, man, of just having some chuckles in there and just having a good storyline all the way through. And me and Dr. Kelso, I mean, he came through for me too on this array. I thought he's very funny on this one as usual. So his shtick don't get old either. So I just thought it was a all around really good episode, and can't wait to see another one.
Yeah, I love the cameo of
Heather Locklear.
She's gorgeous as always. Like even now, she's freaking gorgeous. So I loved her tenacity and her zero fucks given in this episode in response to Dr. Cox. I loved how like she totally held her own, so you could see immediately there would be like some type of connection there. But I 100% predicting that Dr. Cox will self-sabotage because that is his shtick, and that's going to take more than a few attempts to grow out of that. So we'll see how that plays out, but I liked seeing their interaction. I like that they're setting up, in my opinion, that we're going to see her again too, so I don't think this is a one-off episode. And I like the theme of taking risks over reward, so to speak. Like in some cases, like with Dr. Cox, like you might want to take a risk because like if you don't take a risk, you don't know. And with the same thing with Oh Girl and Turk, like maybe she doesn't want to do the nurse practitioner right now because she's taking a risk and putting all of her eggs in Turk's basket. So I like that theme. I thought it was a great twist as far as the Elliot and JD aspect of the episode, because I totally thought JD had the upper hand the entire time. So the flip when Dr. Kelso called out essentially that Elliot did the right thing and JD's the one that's like needs some growth, I thought that was great because I didn't see it coming. So great episode. Can't wait for the next one.
Yep. All right. Well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Scrubs Season 2, Episode number 7. And until next time, people, peace.